What's new this week in Washington? Hello, I'm Margaret Mannix, Executive Editor at U.S. News. Inside our latest digital magazine, President Obama's outreach to Muslims around the world. In a speech from Cairo, the President called for a new beginning.
But I am convinced that in order to move forward, we must say openly to each other the things we hold in our hearts, and that too often are said only behind closed doors.
As for Israel, Obama offered a mixed message in his speech. He strongly endorsed the U.S. alliance with the Jewish state, but harshly criticized its West Bank settlement policy. On the domestic front, top healthcare leaders sought to make good on last month's pledge to the White House. They sent a 28-page letter outlining a series of cost savings proposals which they say could save up to $1.7 trillion over a decade. Now to the first couple's controversial date night. Critics say the recent trip to New York City for dinner and a Broadway show was way too extravagant, given the economic recession. Our chief White House correspondent, Ken Walsh, compares the Obama's jaunt to trips and vacations taken by other presidents.
This fuss does, however, give us a window into a larger picture. These types of trips have been tradition for many years, as I describe in my book about the presidents and their retreats. For example, George W. Bush used Air Force One to travel to his Texas ranch 77 times during his presidency. Bill Clinton used government planes for vacations at Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts and at the Grand Teton Mountains in Wyoming.
In Washington Whispers this week, the nation's capital is being flooded with do-gooder stars who want to piggyback off the new president's goodwill. Here's Washington Whispers editor Paul Bedard.
Well, that parade continues Tuesday when hip-hop mogul Russell Simmons and a slew of other stars like Vivica Fox, David Archuleta, and Bring It On's Gabrielle Union come to join in a day-long conference to cheer kids. The conference is called Keeping the Promise to Our Children.
Paul also finds out if no really means yes for John McCain in 2012. It's all in our U.S. News Weekly digital magazine. You can download it at usnews.com/subscribe or try our simple text-only version. See you next week.